We now need to add our two horizontal rungs to our assembly. These rungs are 4 inches from the bottom of our assembly. We will begin by selecting the Pick Points tab. Next, we will select the Plane tab. We use the Plane option to make 3 pick point selections. The first one is for the plane reference, and the second 2 pick points are for defining a line. We are looking for a plane to intersect the line. We will select the Add Pick Point Plane command button. We will select the point at the center of the TriStar. This will determine our plane of reference location. We see now that there is a circular pattern that appears at the TriStar location. The direction of the plane is determined by the plane options. In our case, the default Z-plane is correct. The next 2 pick points define the line which will intersect the plane. We will select the pick point at the center of the TriStar. This will be the end of our line. We will select the pick point at the beginning of the bend. This will be the second end of our line. At this time, the plane intersects the line at the TriStar. We will enter a value of 4 in the delta field. Notice that the magenta pick point now shown and the plane has now moved. We will select Apply to locate this new pick point. Moving the cursor, you will find it says Select First Point of the Line. With the plane mode selected, we can continue selecting pick points to define the lines with the plane previously defined. We will select the pick point at the far end of our first part. We will select the pick point defining the other end of our line. Notice the new magenta pick point. We will select Apply to finalize the new point. We will repeat the same process for our second part. Now that we have our pick points defined, it is time to make our rungs. We will select the Main tab. We will select the Straight Part command button and choose the first new pick point. We will then select the pick point defined at the other end of the rung. And then we will repeat this for the other side. It's now time to finish this project by adding the 4 cross members. We will start by selecting the Pick Points tab. We will then select the Plane tab, and we will select the Add Pick Point Plane command button. We will select the pick point that is the center of the TriStar. This will determine our plane reference location. We will select the 2 pick points, creating our first line. We will then enter a 12 in the delta box and select Apply command. We will now repeat for all the other 3 legs. Next, we can change the delta box to 26 and repeat for the shorter 2 legs. We will then select the Main tab and then the Straight Part button. We can now select the last 4 pick points and create our cross members. Once we have all our lines in place, we can see our completed model in our shaded display.